That's teamwork. That's love. It was totally a guy fee.
We had another great performance Friday night, won 96-875. We're really excited about the overall progressions we're making. It still wasn't our best meet. We certainly have room to improve, but we're really pleased with where we're at right now. It felt good to get 4 solid events in, and we're really looking forward to our next competition. This next meet is really important because we are now into the RQS, where you're counting your 6 scores, you're dropping your high. You have to count 3 away and then 3 at large. We're still carrying that score from Arizona, which was our first away meet, which was a 194.9. So this meet's important because it's a road meet, and we'll be able to count that and get rid of that low score as long as we do well. And that will really help us in the rankings. We could move up several spots. So everybody really understands the importance of this meet, and then the following meet at Denver, that'll be another opportunity to get a good score, away score, that is really important to the rankings and where we'll be placed. We're mid-season right now, so we have a lot of tired gymnasts, but that's expected. So what we're doing is we're kind of tapering our practices down a little bit. Today will be a really light day, then we'll train hard. Tuesday, Wednesday we do a day before, which is kind of a real quality workout, and then we'll travel on Thursday, compete on Friday. So what we're doing now is really looking at how we're training, trying to get really quality practices in, minimizing the amount of practice you're in here. If you can get it done right, then you can move on and not have to spend a lot of time in the gym. So we're really watching the athletes. They're taking care of themselves with our trainer, and so far so good. Vault continues to improve for us as an event. We're really excited. We're kind of stuck on that 49.2, but I think our vaults are getting better, and I think that's what's great. We're starting to see a lot of sticks. Kelsi Blalock continues to have really tremendous vaults at the end of our lineup, but Michaela Stambaugh also had a great vault, and they tied. And so we're really excited to see that event progress, and that's going to help all our team total as we move on.
I think that our secret for vaulting is just how well we're doing in practice. We never have like a bad vault day. I think last year we had a couple that were iffy, and it just like lowered our confidence. But going into every meet, we're just really confident on vault, and it's a really good lineup we build every time, and that's what's been key for the 3 consecutive 49.2s. My secret actually has to be Melanie Jones. She stands next to the vault, and she tells me to calm down and to just take one step at a time, and that has really, really helped me, because that first meet when I balked a couple times, I just got way into my head, and now having my teammates behind me and just calming me down has let me do the vault that I know how to do, and makes it the big one that sticks and gets the good scores. So one of my favorite parts of the meet is watching everyone go. I get really into floor routines. I think Brittany does too. We've talked about it, just the energy. When we build energy, we do better, and when you're on an event and you feel like your team is behind you and having fun with you, it makes it almost easier to do well. And so I just like to lift the spirits and be goofy, and it's just how I am. So I think it helps the team, especially those who are more quiet and serious, to just make it fun, and I think the crowd really likes it too.
Bars continues to be one of our very strongest events. Olivia Vivian anchors that event, did a great job. Tied Leslie Mack for the title on bars this weekend. That is one of our definitely events that builds a lot of momentum, and I think everyone's really working hard to be strong and confident, and that is a great event for us. So Olivia has done a great job on that, continues to do a great job on bars as well as beam, and I think for a senior to have that kind of leadership right now is really important for our program.
I definitely feel that bars is getting a little better for me personally, feeling more like last year. On Friday, I really focused on kind of controlling the routine, trying to feel every skill and be in that skill at that moment. It seemed to work a lot better than the rest of the season's gone, but I still need to find that awareness in the dismount, and once you can get that dismount to drop in every single time, it'll be a lot better. Double front tends to be hard because it's a blind dismount. You don't see the floor before you land. You just have to feel where you are, know where you are, and just place it in. So once that becomes consistent, I think it'll be a really nice routine. You definitely feel it as season goes on. The body starts to wear down. You compete every weekend. It wears and tears on the body, but what you have to do is stay healthy, get your normal amount of sleep at night, and treatment is a big one. Going in for treatment every day is kind of keeping me together right now. With my age also, oldest on the team, they call me the grandma. You feel that a little bit, but otherwise you're loving it. Kind of getting through season, I feel like last week was the hump. And once you pass through that hump, I feel like it just becomes routine, muscle memory and all that. Personally, I love going on the road. It's a time I get to share with all my teammates. Every time we go away, you seem to learn more and more about each other. We have a different roommate every meet. So I like that aspect. And also, I think this weekend's going to be really important for us since we're looking to drop one of our low scores that happen when we're away. And once we do that, I feel like our average score is going to jump up along with our rankings. So I think this weekend's really important. Utah gets such a large crowd every one of their home meets. And it's kind of exciting knowing that many people are there, not only for their team, but for gymnastics as a sport. And so I think we're going to try and use that. I feel like our focus is going to be to really draw them in to us, make sure our performances are entertaining the crowd, and so they're watching us also, and hopefully they're there for good gymnastics. I know that Gil always is, so it should be exciting.